What's good? What's good? What's good, baby? It's your boy Truex, the sports junkie, and welcome to the NBS Show. I know I'm talking a little funny, but my brother texted me about Alvin Kamara, so I had to the grill. Shout out to Johnny, Pow Wow, Nelly. I think I might get me one, man. For real, for real. What up, box office?
Hey man, if you're gonna rep Alvin Kamara, at least let him have a good year. This is not the time to rep him. Um, uh, and what's going on with your sports teams, man? We gotta talk about this. Okay, your football teams this weekend, offensively, combined for 7 points, and LSU scored 7 offensive points against Western Kentucky. Okay, Jameis. And then after that, the Saints don't score an offensive point off of a bye week against Atlanta without Drake London, without Michael Penn. What's going on with your sports teams, especially your football teams?
Hey, man, shout out to Kamara, man.
Man, come on now. Your teams are ass.
Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. All right. But we won. LSU won. That's neither here nor there.
Barely.
Not worried about that. And the Saints, listen, I know, first and foremost that, we're not that good this year, but I wasn't on the bandwagon that we was gonna be good. I said we may have the first pick in the draft. That's how bad we was gonna be. So I don't know why you keep coming to me saying something about the Saints. I knew the Saints wasn't gonna be that good this season. But it's okay. Because, look, in the future, box office, you're gonna regret all that. You're gonna regret it all, man.
It's gonna be a long time.
But that's neither here nor there. Listen, y'all, it's Thanksgiving week. Thanksgiving is 2 days away. We got our little Thanksgiving border. Welcome to the NBS Show. I am Trix, the sports junkie. It was hard for me to talk at the beginning of the show, but like I said, look, man, Johnny, Nelly, Pow Wow, I may need a grill, man, soon, man. I don't know how them dudes talk with that in their mouth. That stuff was hello. Maybe they get used to it. I don't know. But that's all good, man. But box office, we got a fire show. A lot of chaos last week. More chaos probably this week. Let's get right into it.
All right, man. Well, we've got a long show ahead of us. We got a lot of NFL to talk about. Some Shedeur Sanders, some Super Bowl just contenders in general. Maybe we get some NBA, no promise. But first, let's get into some college football. We've got the latest college football rankings. I'm going to go through them real quick. So currently the top 4 seeds that would get a bye are Ohio State in order. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Georgia. And then currently the 5-12 matchup would be Tulane versus Texas Tech, Notre Dame versus Oklahoma, the 8-9 matchup, the 6-11 matchup, Oregon and Miami, and the 7-10 Ole Miss and Alabama. What are your thoughts here, X?
Okay, before I even start, I got another person, coming on. What up to my brother C, man? What up?
Wow. Mr. One Loss is here. What's happening?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, C, I got a question, man. I just asked X.
Chill.
Can you explain to the viewers how your football teams combined for 1 offensive touchdown all weekend?
Hey, man.
And y'all didn't even play anybody special. Come on now. Western Kentucky and the Atlanta Falcons.
Chill.
Can you explain to me how both your teams, well, no, they won this week, huh? Texas won, huh?
Yeah, they won.
Yeah, they ain't play nobody. All right. Don't worry about it, man. I'll explain later.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. As far as the seeding in the playoffs right now, I'm kind of confused. Box office and I was talking about this off air. Miami's not even going to make the ACC championship game, but they have them in, and they have no ACC team that's going to be in the actual ACC championship game. So I'm kind of not understanding that logic, because whoever wins the ACC is going to get the automatic bid. So that's kind of confusing right there in itself. I'm not saying Miami shouldn't get in. I'm just saying, who does that put out if you give the ACC bid to whoever wins out of Virginia and Pitt? That just kind of throws me off. I was 1 week short on Pitt, by the way. I picked them to beat Notre Dame.
It could be Virginia versus SMU.
Yeah, it could be that as well. So, yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. Going down a little ways, and this is no shade. I know the state of Utah is going to have a problem with what I'm about to say. I don't see how Utah is in front of Vanderbilt. This is no shade. I know Utah's 2 losses, to Tech and BYU, in which both teams are in the top 11, top 12-ish, whatever. But I don't know. I think if you put Vanderbilt on the field with Utah, I think most people would pick Vanderbilt to win that game. That's no shade. Some of y'all may pick Utah, but I think majority of the people would actually say Vanderbilt would win that game. So that's just like kind of nitpicking it as far as that little spot. But outside of that, I'm gonna say it again just because I'm gonna keep saying it every week. I hate that Tulane's in the playoffs. I know that's the way it's set up. And look, I'm a Louisiana boy through and through. I'm happy for Tulane, but I just want a playoff where it's the best 12 teams that's in the playoffs. And to me, Tulane, even their coach said they're not a great team. Like, I don't have to say it; he said it. So if you don't feel like they're a great team, why are we putting them in the playoffs? That's mind-boggling to me. But outside of Tulane, outside of the Utah, BYU stuff, and the Miami stuff, I think everything else is pretty much going to play itself out.
Just looking at it, BYU and Utah both over Vandy is sketchy to me. BYU, I know they have 1 loss, but again, like X said, man, you put Vandy on the field with BYU, I think everybody on this stream is taking Vandy. You know what I mean? So I know I can understand Miami being ahead of them because Miami had such a good start to the season as they have done usually, but they've turned it around these last couple of weeks. But it's gonna seem like I'm picking on the state of Utah with both of them. There's no way I'll put them over there over a 9-2 Vandy team. Even the 10-1 BYU, I don't see anybody even on that. I don't see anybody on that committee if they had to pick that game, picking them over Vandy. And you know that's crazy to say because Vandy has been historically bad, but this year they good. You got to acknowledge this year they're good. This year they're good. This year they did great in the SEC, which is better than anything BYU or Utah done. So I'm just looking at it like that, man. Other than that, I mean, you look at the top 5. I would argue to have maybe Oregon over Texas Tech just because I really don't believe in Texas Tech. And not to be an SEC fan, I wouldn't put Ole Miss over them. They finna lose their coach anyway. So that's another question. When Lane Kiffin leaves, does the committee allow Ole Miss to continue to be in the playoffs, or do they pull the same thing they pull with Florida State? They're not the same team.
Well, no. Lane Kiffin would still coach Ole Miss in the playoff.
Did Ole Miss say that? They said, because the rumors were.
I think they said you just got to have a decision by them.
I think regardless if he coaches or not, they should be in the playoffs. If they win this week against Mississippi State, they should get in. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's coaching the team to me. I mean, obviously it matters for them as far as winning it, but I wouldn't take them away out the playoffs because Lane Kiffin decided to leave.
Right, but regardless, we've seen coaches take jobs before and they finish the season off. There's no way Lane Kiffin put in this much effort into this season to make the playoffs and gets a job at LSU or Florida, and then and then doesn't coach the playoffs. He's going to coach the playoffs, whatever his decision is.
I mean, I like I said, the reason why I even thought about that is, like I said, I watch a variety of sports podcasts. They posed the question of the same thing, saying, you know, would Ole Miss even allow him to do that? To basically, he's almost auditioning for another job just by doing that, even though he's been taking a job by then. But it's kind of setting a bad precedent for other coaches or whatever, saying, you know, you can leave a team or that you're leaving a playoff team, but you still say that. Here's the thing. Okay, they make the playoffs. Lane Kiffin takes them to the national championship and wins it, and he's already accepted the job at LSU.
I think he's going just based off his word to LSU.
Yeah, I just think that just looks crazy. I think it looks crazy for the whole NCAA. But you know,
I like what you said, and I didn't think about that. I didn't even really worry about the top five as far as that's concerned. But I absolutely 1,000% agree with you. Tech should not be ranked higher than Ole Miss or Oregon, in my opinion. I know some of you may say, well, X, who has Oregon beat? Oregon just beat USC, and USC is a top 20 team. Like, we're not going to sit there. I'm not sitting there saying they have a great resume, but their one loss is to the number 2 team in the country in Indiana. Like, it wasn't like they lost to like a scrub. Like, they lost to Indiana, bruh. And the game wasn't a blowout. It was a good game until the end, and Indiana pulled it out. So, like, I don't understand why Oregon is getting penalized like that. And then when you think about Ole Miss one loss is to Georgia. You have Georgia ranked higher than Texas Tech. I don't think, like, I don't understand the logic. Texas Tech lost to Arizona State. Like, I'm just being real. Like, I know they beat BYU, but they lost to Arizona State. Like, I don't see the logic.
Like number 25 though.
Huh?
Arizona State's like number 25 though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, look at who Ole Miss lost by 7 points to Georgia.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand the logic behind
No, I get it. I definitely get it. It's like, you know, there's no way I'll put them in there over.
And I mean, just playing the SEC to me, that just, I don't know that. And I know that's some people don't like when people say that, but it's the truth. It's just the truth. Ole Miss plays in the SEC. They lost to Georgia. Like, I don't understand them being ranked behind Texas Tech. And that's no shade to Texas Tech. I actually don't dislike Texas Tech as much as C maybe does. But that is a little mind-boggling too that C brought that up.
Okay. My issue is what's gonna happen, and could they currently have Miami in the playoff? Miami's probably not gonna make it, is what people are not realizing. They're going off based off the current rankings, but right now they wouldn't be in the ACC title game. And let's say they're not the ACC champions and if you do the rankings by then, Miami would technically be out. And what's going to happen is we're going to have a Notre Dame versus Miami discussion, and they played. Miami beat them. But right now, Notre Dame is playing better, and they have a loss. They haven't lost since September. So that's helping their rankings. And I'm telling you, there's going to be madness if Notre Dame gets over Miami and they have the same record. It's going to go back to hey, do you value those early September games? Do you value that Miami's in a conference and Notre Dame's not? That's going to be a discussion. I agree with y'all. Vandy is better than either Utah team. But I think that's going to work itself out, though, because I think Texas Tech will beat BYU in the Big 12 title game again. And then BYU won't make it that way. But they just have to work on this whole thing. But I get it. It's hard because so many conferences. Then you have independent teams like Notre Dame. So this is always going to be a mess. X doesn't like the G5 guy there at all, which could get ugly. I agree. But the G5 team didn't do anything last year, so we'll see. But I think this weekend will be a lot of madness that teams like Vanderbilt are rooting for. And if they get madness, then Vanderbilt might get in. So I'm rooting for Vanderbilt. I think with Pavia, you get some attention on that game. Plus, I think Vanderbilt deserves it after all these years of just sucking. So we will see, but it'll work out.
ACC championship game as of today would be Virginia and Pittsburgh, huh?
Right. And they're saying it might end up being also SMU, but Miami definitely not. Like unless they all just lose. So,
and I think the committee is hoping, for argument's sake, the committee is praying that Tennessee beats Vanderbilt this week, that Miami drops another game. They just need something to happen because it's going to be total chaos. I mean, I think it's going to hurt the sport, truly, if Miami don't get in and they finish the rest of the season the same as Notre Dame. I really do. I'm going to tell you why, because why play a good team at the beginning of the season? You might as well play a team that is not really good. You won't get the Ohio State, Texas at the beginning of the season because what's the point of playing them? You don't get rewarded for that at all, especially if you win. If you win the game, you don't get rewarded for it. So I just think that if Miami gets left out, that's going to be crazy to me.
Bro, I think it's a tragedy that Georgia Tech is they basically have no shot of making it. I know they lost to Pitt this weekend, but they've been really good this year. Yeah. And they only have 2 losses. You know what I mean? Overall, they just happen to be conference losses. You know what I mean? And you look at a team like that. You look like at a team like that, and they lost to Pitt. True enough. They lost to Pitt. Who else they lose to? They lost to Georgia.
No. They played Georgia.
No, that's last year. My bad. They lost to
I forgot who Georgia Tech. Who else they lost to?
I'm looking at it. Damn, who did they lose to? NC State.
I'm sorry.
NC State.
They lost to NC State. NC State and Pittsburgh. Okay, I get it. That's those are 2 conference losses. But I don't know, man. They just seem like they're a better team than Virginia. And even though I know they lost the Pitt, I would, if I had to play again, I still would take Georgia Tech. You know what I mean? Just based off what they've been doing all year. But like I said, the ACC, it's a funky little division right now. I mean, that's the one that's messing everybody up.
And I think the ACC is only gonna get in the end just the ACC winner.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not saying this because I'm a Texas fan, but Texas beat Vandy, and they're ahead of them in SEC. If you look at SEC standings, Texas is above Vandy. Mm-hmm. But because Texas played Ohio State and lost, that's hurt them in the overall standings.
Yep.
So it's same thing like what X was just saying. Why does Texas need to go to Columbus anymore if they're going to get hurt for it?
Exactly. That's exactly right. I'm telling you, it's going to hurt the sport.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I know. I guess we could say we all like it. We all like those big matchups early in the year. Like, that was dope. Week 1 was dope.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to this, I almost feel like, hey man, just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's more of a headache at this time of the year than it was fun in week one. You know what I mean? Play Morehouse your first your first week. You know what I mean?
I was catching the string.
I'm just saying, man.
I mean, if Texas played Montana State, Texas would only have 2 losses right now.
Yep.
Right. And then they headed into Texas A&M, so they probably gonna end up with 4.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the worst part is Texas might beat A&M and still not get him.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy. They're not though.
Well, we gotta pick the game later on, so we're not gonna
say yet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, y'all. Hey man, they don't need the what's the state trooper bumping into people.
All right, well, let's move on to this week specifically.
God, Notre Dame should not be in it. Damn it, I hate that, bro.
But see, I agree. Miami and Notre Dame played, and Miami won. But if you ask me right now, who's the better team? I actually do think Notre Dame's better right now. We know teams get better throughout the year. Like you're not the same team. You're not the same team as you were in September usually.
Would you if you was on the committee right now, in box offices, you're a part of the committee, would you vote Notre Dame over Miami?
No, I just have to reward Miami for beating them, even though I think Notre Dame's better right now. Two things can be true.
Right.
Like if Notre Dame Miami played this weekend, I would pick Notre Dame.
So what he said, I agree with you. I'm gonna say this. I think Notre Dame's better right now. But what I know is Miami beat them. And that's why I would vote Miami in, because I just feel like no matter what I think, I saw it. I know it. It's there. It's in the history books. Miami beat you. Miami gets the nod. Period. I don't have to overthink it.
And it's a little controversial. Sorry to cut you off. See, it's a little controversial, but I don't know if y'all saw the quote of Pitt's coach, what he said during the Notre Dame game. He said, I don't care if we lose to Notre Dame by 100, and they lost badly. He said, we just got to beat Georgia Tech and whoever they play this week.
And my thumbs up, big Pitt.
The point is, though, he's like, it has no effect on us reaching the ACC title game.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I think that's very smart of him as a coach. He's looking at the things that actually are in front of him, not people like us, pundits like us over there thinking about, well, what if and what if, and this isn't fair because, hey man, I don't care what you're talking about fair. If we win an ACC title game, we in that thing. Yeah, man. But like I said, it is up to, it's great that we have those matchups in a week one like that, but if you don't like it, don't schedule it, bro.
Right.
You were trying to. It's almost like think about it. What is actually the purpose? What was the purpose of Texas going to Ohio State and LSU going to Clemson the first week? Like, why did they even schedule those games?
I think I'll say this. I mean, I think Ohio State's going to do well regardless. Same thing as Texas. But when you have a Texas coming to town, I think that's a lot more revenue for you. I mean, as far as viewership, as far as attendance, I think that it's everybody named Mama wants to get into that game.
I also think you want to see where your team stands.
Right. You want to see that as well. So
But why Texas? You schedule Michigan State your first game. Jump right into conference play, bro. I'd rather do that.
I mean, what's funny is I watch every Texas press conference like I do with the Colts and all my teams. I remember Sark and Ryan Day saying the same thing. They were literally like, yeah, we love that we're in this game, but we just hope it doesn't hurt us into the season. And guess what it's going to do to Texas?
Yep.
Yeah.
Texas would need total chaos and beat A&M to get in.
Yeah. I think they're out with the win too. That I just think it's too much to overcome based off what I'm seeing in the rankings.
I agree. I agree. All right.
Let's keep it pushing.
All right, this week your winners and losers from these games specifically this week. Go ahead.
Uh, I think USC is the biggest loser. You had an opportunity to make a push for the playoffs, and you lost to Oregon. Like, I mean, I know we can say Georgia Tech. I know maybe one of you guys will say that, and I had them written down too. But I just think USC. I picked USC to win that game, me in box office, and I thought USC. Um, they put up a fight, but nonetheless, again, man, their defense haunts them again. They can't stop anybody. Golly. But yeah, I think USC is the biggest loser because they had an opportunity to really put their name in that hat of those teams that in that mix. And I think had they beat Oregon, they would have jumped to Oregon because Oregon would have had their second loss, and they'd be maybe one of the higher two-loss teams. And them losing pretty much put them out of the playoffs. They have no shot at the playoffs now. And the biggest winner to me is Oregon to stay in that game. Oregon now is a playoff team. Oregon's going to make the playoffs. They're going to be in there. And the crazy thing is I actually picked Oregon before the season to make the playoffs. And then I picked USC to beat them this past week. But Oregon's in, and good luck to them and Dan Lanning. And get yourselves ready because it's going to be a fun ride now come the playoff time. And they don't have to play in the Big 12 championship game. And they're still in.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. They avoid that as well. That's clutch. They basically just need to beat Washington,
right?
And they're in no matter what. And they avoid Indiana and Ohio State in the Big Ten title game.
And Kalen DeBoer is not in Washington no more, so they're gonna be Washington. I think.
All right. My biggest loser is Syracuse.
70.
You let them put a 70-piece spicy on your head, bro. That's ridiculous. You can't expect anyone to take you seriously as a school for football. Recruits see this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to go somewhere that they letting people put 70 on their head? I don't think I can stop that if I'm coming there. I don't think I might think I'm good as I'm the best person. I'm the best football player ever. But y'all let them people put 70 on you. I can't do it by myself. And that's what I would be doing, coming to your school and trying to do this by myself. Because you let them put on 70 and they only put up 7. It's a bad look. It's a bad look, man. I look at that and I just kind of think, I mean, you have Syracuse predominantly been a basketball school. They don't even look like they're trying to build anything there when you do that, man. You know what I mean? And you have they got a bad record as usual. They're 3-8. And you let Notre Dame put 70 on you. Notre Dame's not a bad team. They're top 10, of course. Probably gonna make the playoffs as usual. But 70 and you put a 7. What we say is, did you even pinch them up? Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing. So, I look at Syracuse. That's a program in total disarray to me. And the biggest winner I have this week would be Michigan. I know they were just playing Maryland. but they were able to get a big win, put up 40-something points, right? And Bryce Underwood got them rolling. He got them rolling going into the big Ohio State game. I mean, it's like just telling them, they're telling the world that they're still here. And without them getting Bryce Underwood, I think they would not have been in the top 25 this week. So that was money well spent on their part. Money well spent getting him to flip and come from LSU to Michigan. So I think they're the biggest winner, maybe of the whole season because of that one move. They're able to be a top 18 team in the league in the college football. And that's just me. Like I said, I'm just thinking out of the box. I ain't want to go for the easy pickings. You know what I mean? Honorary, a couple of honorary losers. Um, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Florida. Um, get the hell out the SEC, bro.
You gotta have bad teams in every conference too, though.
Yeah,
Florida,
man.
come on, man.
But damn,
Having a bad
bro.
season.
Dog, Kentucky for real. Y'all gotta go. Y'all,
But they help us in the basketball area.
yeah,
And Arkansas.
but hey, man, I don't need. We'll take them out in football. Keep them in net. Keep them in net. And looks like girls volleyball, which is on right now. They're doing pretty good. Tied up with Texas right now. So.
You said 3 of the best basketball schools in the SEC. You got to get rid of them. Wow.
Man, get them the hell out of here in football. Then it's another school that plays in one conference in football and another in basketball.
Notre Dame is the Big East.
Notre Dame, yeah.
Notre Dame is in the Big East.
No, ACC.
ACC, yeah,
ACC, yeah.
Yeah, and they did, and yeah, do that.
We might get a few teams starting to do that soon.
Man, and especially Kentucky, bro. And let me tell you what, this is gonna sound stupid. The reason why it pisses me off so much with Kentucky, they have some of the coldest uniforms to be so trash, bro. Every year, so trash. And they always give somebody a good game, but then they come back and get their ass whipped like this by Vandy. And I know Vandy's good this year, but 45-17, man. Bro, just leave the conference, man. Get this. Y'all are wasting. Y'all taking up space, bro. Somebody gets that win that since they made the every year opponents. I wonder who their every year opponents are. You getting a win every year because you got.
Well, I mean, prior to Diego Pavia, for the most part, Vanderbilt's been a team that you probably went outside the SEC too.
Yeah, I did, and guess what? Pavia leaves this year. Back to your block. But unless he is in, he's gotten their recruiting up. You know what I mean? Because they've seen success, but Kentucky hadn't seen any success to get their recruiting up or get anybody to want to transfer there. So. Those are my honorary losers as well.
Okay. My winner, Notre Dame. I mean, they've pretty much clinched the playoff spot. All they got to do is beat Stanford, and they're going to crush Stanford, and they're going to get in. The 2 early losses to start 0-2. Everybody, a lot of people panicked on Notre Dame and said they're done. No, they've won every game since. And they lost to Miami only by 3, and they lost to A&M only by 1. So, if you watch those games, you still knew Notre Dame was a good team. And by the way, that was their quarterback's 2 freshman starts. And he played well in them, and now he's comfortable. I think Notre Dame's pretty much clinched the spot. Going independent has worked wonderfully for them. And they deserve credit for taking advantage of what they did. They're going to get in with the win over Stanford. My loser is Florida. I mean, come on. I can't believe I picked them to beat Tennessee the way they played.
Bro, I was watching the game. I'm like, bro, why did I pick these dudes?
Yeah, me too. That thing was done at halftime.
Yeah.
Come on. So Florida's been pathetic all year. I can't believe one of their 3 wins was against Texas. They got the whole Gainesville hyped up for that game, and it freaking ruined us. But they've been trash ever since. They fired their coach. I have no idea what way they're going with their next hire. When I look at the odds for their next head coach, it changes every other 3 days. So I have no idea who Florida is going to hire as well. So Florida's all over the map, and they're going to need some time. So they're a loser not just because of another bad year, but because I think they're another couple years away. And They should be thankful for their basketball program.
Let me just say this about Florida, man. And look, I love LSU, but I truly believe if I'm a coach, bro, of course, I'm taking the LSU job. But dog, I'm definitely looking at that Florida job and saying it's better than a lot of jobs in the whole country. I don't understand why Florida's not getting more love when you talk about just the school that's good at everything. Florida's up there. They're good at basketball. They're good at football. They're good at everything, bro. So I don't understand why people are like just sitting there like, bro, like they should be able to go handpick who they want, and that person should be ecstatic to go to Florida, bro, and become a Gator. I don't know, like it is crazy right now, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah. So who do y'all think?
I think when we're just talking.
Huh?
Go ahead, see.
Who do y'all think is going to be the new Florida head coach? I mean, I can tell you the top three people: Lane Kiffin, Drinkwitz from Missouri, and Fish from Washington. Y'all think any of them?
I actually think it's Jed Fish because he played at Florida, so that's his alma mater. Now depends. Depends. Do they reach out to him? He's only been at Washington for a year. He's been there, very short time. But I'm pretty sure he'd leave Washington for his alma mater. So if I had to just say, because I'm not hearing any rumors, I'd say Jed Fish. I thought originally it was going to be Alex Goldfish or whatever his name is at South Florida,
right?
Because he's done really well at South Florida. He knows the recruiting. He's already in the state. Blah blah blah. But it doesn't seem like there's any traction there. So I'm gonna go with Jed Fish.
Yeah,
I said Alex Goldfish. It's
I know you,
Alex Goldish.
I know you, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Florida swung with Billy Napier, right? They swung and missed with Billy Napier. I don't know. I just feel like Florida can literally go pick who they want. They should really, not say gonna get them, but Lane Kiffin is choosing between LSU, Ole Miss, and Florida. But even if they don't get Lane Kiffin, I don't know. I think they should go try to find a bigger fish in the pond, in my opinion. Just because they swung and missed on Billy Napier. That's where I'm like, you swung on a guy that had a lot of potential, but you missed out on that. I think that Florida wants to hit a home run. I don't know who that home run would be, and I don't know why I can't think of the guy's name, from Georgia Tech.
Oh, Brent Key. But the issue with Brent Key is he's a Georgia Tech alumni.
Right. And he probably won't leave to go to Florida. But I don't know. Like, I like him a lot.
I like Brent Key too.
I don't know. I just feel like Florida. I don't know. I just feel like Florida they should be swinging for the fence. Like I know that James Franklin went to Virginia Tech, but I feel like Florida should get him if they was going to.
They should. That was my next point. If Florida actually should have got James Franklin, they should have went, gave him the money, and brought him down here. It's a better job than Virginia Tech. He would have taken it had they gone put the money up and gone give it to him.
I got an interesting take for y'all, and then we can go after this. And I'm not saying it's a great move. I'm just asking. What about Brian Kelly?
Oh,
well, the issue is LSU apparently is holding him back because he's trying to cash out off what they originally promised him, and now LSU's playing games, and it's actually holding him back from continuing his coaching search. Is actually what I read. So I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm like, if I'm Florida, Brian Kelly's coming with a chip on his shoulder. You know that because he just lost his job at LSU. So I don't know. Like, I feel like it would be extra motivation for him, which you should be motivated regardless. You're a head coach in the SEC or in any college, in the college football in general. Like, I don't know. To me, that would give him an extra incentive to actually push for that job. But that's just they throw a name out there that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that would be dope. And man, you might think I'm crazy, and I know it would only be a limited time they would have him. Maybe Florida should try to go ahead and call up Urban Meyer, bro. You know he'll do it for a couple of years and then have health problems and retire again. But at least he'll get your program back on the right track.
I mean, I think it's worth a phone call.
Yeah,
sure, it's worth the phone call. You better call them. If they don't call, they're idiots.
yeah, I would have been called him. I probably would have called him the day before I fired dude. The day before I fired what's his name? Napier.
Billy
Before I fired
Napier,
Napier, I'd have been on the phone with Urban Meyer, asking him would he come back as a coach or either a consulting type of position, president of football operations or something like that. Get him back in the building.
Okay. All right. Well, I think the job I really don't know what the hell's going to happen is Penn State. I mean, I'm not hearing any rumors. I'm not hearing anything going on there.
You think Brian Kelly would be in play for that job once it became available?
I do think so. Once
I do
LSU
too.
pays him, I think he is in play for that.
I do too.
Take your ass back up north, man.
Oh, now he hate Brian.
What about?
I just think he wasn't right for us.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just feel like Florida. But what about Mike Bobo from Georgia, their coordinator?
Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's hard with the coordinators, but sure, why not?
Right. 8 minutes.
Yeah, I just think it's tough to read sometimes college coordinators.
And I don't understand the fine. I know we have to go, but the Caleb DeBoer of Penn State, I don't get that. Like, I don't know why would he leave Alabama to go to Penn State. That to me,
that doesn't make sense to me either. Yeah.
Unless the pressure is too much. If he feels like he can't if the pressure is too much to win at Alabama, and you see that, and you see that you're like they was ready to get him up out of there after losing to Florida State, but he turned it around. So with that type of pressure every year after you lose one game, a lot of people not built for that. If he feels like he's not built for that, I could see him entertaining it.
All right. Well, let's move on to our picks because we got some NFL to talk about. By the way, I think we have a fire slate this week to go through in college. I think it might possibly be madness. And to recap, this is where we stand overall. By the way, I was terrible last week. The week before, I was great, so I thought I was right in the race, but nope. So here it is. First place, Antonio, 55-32. Second place, Jasper, 54-33.
Jasper right there.
Jasper's very sneaky with his picks. C, you are third at 52-35.
What?
I am 51-36.
You're not bad. I'm terrible.
And X, you're 48-39. So you're hanging around, but you are last.
You very last.
No, I'm terrible, bro. I'm 7 games behind Antonio. That's crazy.
And you are dead last in the NFL.
I'm coming, dude. I'm coming in the NFL. I told y'all. I had a great week in the NFL this past week.
All right, so we got a fire slate. Here we go. First game, Navy at Memphis.
Oh my God! With Jasper and Antonio,
he must be picking his nose because he ain't answered me all day. Antonio's got Navy.
All right. I'm gonna take. It's at Memphis, right?
Yep.
Oh my God!
Wow, 12.
I'm gonna take. Oh God, I'm gonna take Memphis.
Okay.
I don't
See?
feel good about that pick. I may change that.
Give me Memphis, man.
All right. I got Memphis. They're at home. I was sold on Navy early on, but they're not that good. I'm going Memphis. Antonio's got Navy though.
I might flip with Antonio. I ain't lying to y'all, bro.
All right. Well,
Golly.
let us know. But on to the next game. I already know.
Why are we picking the Memphis and Navy game?
Well, the next game though, we're picking even worse one of these teams, and it's going to be an easy way for me and Antonio to climb because we got LSU at Oklahoma.
All right. Well. Before we go, I'll take Navy. Give me Navy.
Okay.
Navy. I'm going Navy. Yeah. I just don't trust Memphis at all. Not a fan. Even though I visited there this week, this past summer. Love the place.
LSU at Oklahoma.
Come on, man. It's about to be pandemonium in the college football playoffs because the Bayou Bengals will beat Oklahoma this week. Oklahoma, in the words of my good friend Box Office C, send that video over. But I'll just ad-lib a little bit. Oklahoma's not that good.
They're better than y'all, though. They're better than y'all.
LSU's going to beat them this week. Who Oklahoma just got past this past week?
Missouri.
And that was, man, they got past Missouri.
How'd you get past Western Kentucky?
Because we was looking forward to this game. Game.
That's not why.
LSU knocks off the Sooners. I got the Tigers. Go Tigers.
You're insane, bro.
Hey, man. Roll. This is live. We live. We rolling.
Live.
Y'all embarrassing yourselves again, bro.
Watch your mouth,
All right. So I wanted to make sure we was live because you may never see this again. I got Oklahoma.
Smart man.
Our offense is putrid, bro.
What?
I want to go with my heart, but I'm gonna go with my head.
You fired, bro. You fired, son.
It's why you pick against the Saints in the week, man.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, I want to go with LSU. Am I gonna be cheering for them? Hell yeah. And do I want them to win? Hell yeah. Am I gonna be in here cheering and blowing up our chat if we win? Hell yeah.
Nah, he can't. He Box Office. He can't. Only I can do that now.
Nah. I gotta go with Oklahoma just simply because they're playing better right now, and LSU we can't score, bro. I don't know what the problem is, but taking that offense on the road scares me. We would have to have an epic day from our defense to play. And I think 2 scores from our defense for us to win the game.
We will.
2 scores and probably 4 turnovers. And it's definitely possible, but I'm trying to climb up in these standings and I can't afford a dumb loss. So I'm gonna go with Oklahoma, man.
Well, I'm about to catch y'all because I got Navy and I got LSU. Y'all are tripping.
Nah.
Well, X, that's why you're last. Because you be picking with your heart and then you be picking just to pass us. That's not a way to pick.
Hey, I got Navy. Like, I really believe Navy's gonna win. I really believe LSU's gonna beat Oklahoma. I swear to God, I think LSU's gonna beat Oklahoma.
You believe LSU would beat Miami this year.
Sure would.
No, they wouldn't. Look, you scored 1 touchdown against Western Kentucky.
That's okay.
Oklahoma is even better on defense. That's what they're known for this year.
We're known for defense too.
Not this year. Y'all are
ass. What?
Y'all are ass, bro. Did you see what Diego Pavia did to your defense?
Come on,
bro. Y'all are complete ass. You can't score against Western Kentucky. How are you going to score against Oklahoma? It's just simple math. Oklahoma's going to win this game 23-13, something like that. That you're not gonna score. You're not gonna score 20 points in this game. You're not.
Oklahoma's not going to score 20 points in this game.
They will. They will.
You're a hater.
They're at home as well, and all they got to do to make the playoffs is just win this game. This is a playoff game for them.
They're not
They're
getting
gonna
in.
seriously. They're gonna win. Antonio's got OU as well. I will bet, X. I will bet. But you gotta stop being delusional, bro. You pick LSU in every game this year. You are what C is with the Saints, bro. You gotta.
Oh, you pick Texas every game this year,
and they've won some of those games. LSU has not won a single one.
That's right. That's a lot. Oh my God, they beat South Carolina. You picked South Carolina to beat us. Clemson. You picked Clemson, South Carolina. We beat both of them.
Okay, and I was right on Alabama beating y'all. I was right on Vandy beating y'all. I was right on Ole Miss beating y'all. Come on now. And I'll be right again.
All right,
I will be right again.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, I don't know how you think you're going to score. Right? Are you jumping in there? Are you helping them?
Bro, we're going to beat Oklahoma.
Bro, Oklahoma, that defense is going to pummel y'all.
I think our defense is going to pummel them.
No, bro. All right, you struggle against Western Kentucky.
Hey, bro,
but all right,
I'm about to put my grill back in. Hey, man, for the South, baby.
Well, LSU's gonna get punched in their grill. I got
it.
And I'm assuming Jasper's got LSU, but we're gonna.
He's gonna pick OU. I want everybody to pick OU. I got the Tigers, baby.
All right. Anyways, we're on to the next game. A very interesting and important ACC matchup. Miami at Pitt.
Woo.
And just so y'all know, if Pitt loses, assuming SMU wins, SMU is playing Virginia in the ACC title game if Pitt loses.
Who SMU plays this week?
They play some trash. Let me see.
Because if Miami wins and SMU loses,
SMU plays Cal.
So SMU's not. What if Miami wins? Would Miami jump SMU? Yeah, right.
Yes, but I mean, you think both of those things are going to happen?
Hey, man. Hey, bro. I got the U.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I got the U. It doesn't matter where they playing. I just want to know where they playing at.
They're playing at Pitt.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I got Miami.
Wow. Okay.
Pick Pitt. Take Pitt.
I got Miami as well.
Oh.
Hey, I looked at the line, bro. Somehow Miami's 6-point favorites on the road. I'm going Miami.
Man, you smell with your eyes. Take Pitt. That's who you want.
No, I don't want that. and Pitt's a little too up and down. Miami has been too, but I think Miami wins it, and SMU Virginia is the ACC title game. Antonio also has Miami.
Okay.
By the way, before I go to the next game, let's establish this because C tried to pull a fast one last year because C won the picks. When do we call the cutoff for these picks? I think we should do it after at least conference championship.
Yeah, at least conference championships for sure.
Last year, I mean, every previous year has. That's what we did last year after the conference championship, huh?
Okay, y'all want to do that? So we'll do our playoff stuff at later, and that's
we'll do playoffs on our own.
Okay, and
I was trying to go through the playoffs and all that last year.
Yeah, we were.
Do that too.
I remember C was saying, just call it. Already call it.
Yeah, don't be trying nothing new when I'm winning.
But so what are we doing with the NFL? Strictly regular season.
Regular season.
All right, cool. All right. Next game. Georgia at Georgia Tech. Before y'all scoffed that game, remember last year, bro, that thing was like 6 overtimes, bro.
I got Georgia. Because Georgia is that good.
Let me see, man. Is it at Georgia Tech?
It is.
Ooh.
Hey, if Tech wins this game, bro, that would give Georgia a second loss. And Tech would have 2 losses.
If Tech wins this game, how do you keep them out of the playoffs?
That's what I was about to say. That would be the same argument with Notre Dame and Miami. They would both have 2 losses. I'm just saying. And that would knock Georgia out the SEC championship game. No, it wouldn't.
Well, no, it wouldn't because it's not the conference.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think I
take Tech.
And by the way, it went to 8 overtimes last year. I remember watching.
Tech. Y'all like the boys.
That was nuts.
Haynes King. Go ahead, man. Take him.
Antonio's got Georgia.
Let me grab my ladder, man. Y'all tripping, bro.
I got Georgia Tech.
Oh, let's see. I like you, see. Hey, you a big dog. Okay. Do it, box office. Do it. Because you've been disrespectful to Georgia for the last 2 years. So don't jump on Georgia bandwagon now. I
actually picked Georgia Tech in that game last year, believe it or not. And I was so close, bro. I was sitting there rooting for them like crazy. This Georgia. Year, they're at home. Give me Georgia Tech.
All right.
Let's go. All right. Next game. And another banger, Vanderbilt at Tennessee.
Bruh.
Antonio's got Vandy, but it's in Knoxville.
I want Vanderbilt to get into these playoffs so bad.
I forgot how this game ended last year. I'm looking it up.
Bruh. Tell me about last year's game real quick before I even get my prediction.
Well, Tennessee played Ohio State in the playoffs, so they probably won.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tennessee won by 13 last year.
Bruh.
Vandy wasn't as good last year, though.
That's true.
Bruh, I want to pick Vanderbilt so bad.
Man, it being in Knoxville really irritates me.
It does. Man.
If you care, FanDuel says Tennessee's a 2.5-point favorite. And that's basically because they're at home. That means in Vandy would be the favorite.
Okay. This is going to be... Give me Vanderbilt, bro.
Give me Vandy. I just think they're a better team this year. Tennessee, I'm not sold on. That Pavia boy, I believe in him, bro. I believe in him. And I think he's coming for looking for revenge. So everybody he lost to in the past. And Tennessee's one he lost to last year. He'd love nothing more than to beat them in the last regular season game and make the playoffs. I think that gives you an argument to put them in there. So I got Vanderbilt.
I agree. I got Vanderbilt.
Wow.
I was thinking Vandy from the start. I mean, I just got to trust it. I think Pavia is the best player in this game. Simple as that. He's got to get Tennessee at least once in state rival. And I think he gets them. I got Vandy.
I feel like I'm actually doing what you told me I'm always doing. Like, I really feel like I'm picking Vanderbilt because I want them to win. Not that I 100% really believe they're going to win. I may switch my pick on that one. I ain't going to lie. Bro.
Yeah, I don't 100% think they're going to win. I just think based off what I've seen this year.
I want them to win for sure. See, I
definitely want them to win. And but I think that based off what I've seen this year, I think Vandy is a better team. I think Tennessee may even have better players, but they don't have Pavia.
They don't have the quarterback.
Yeah, and he's the best player on their team. He's the best player in his game, like Box Office just said. And he makes the other players play like they're better than they are.
Yeah.
Being that it's at Tennessee, that's why it's so hard for me to pick. Man, as of now, I got Vanderbilt.
Okay, yeah, I'm going Vandy simply just because I've watched both these teams and I feel like Vanderbilt's been better.
Okay.
All right, next game Friday night, Texas A&M at Texas.
Bruh, this is insane, bruh. This is insane, bruh. It's at A&M, right?
No, it's in Austin.
Oh my God! Oh God!
We beat them in College Station last year.
Dang, bro. I got Texas. I got Texas, bro. It's hard for me to believe that A&M's going to go undefeated the whole SEC. That's where it being in Austin to me. I feel like Texas knows how to play against Marcel Reed. Going back to last year, that's what I remember. Yeah, I got Texas, bro.
Hey man, I got A&M. I don't think nobody knows how to play against Marcel Reed. Not this year, bro. Not this year. I think Texas was a better team last year than they are this year, and I think Marcel Reed is better than he was last year. So I think if it was in College Station, it would be uncovered.
Yeah, I think I would have took A&M in College Station too. I do, but being in Austin, that's why I'm leaning to.
But I tell you what, I know A&M, they travel well, and it's gonna be a sea of, what's that, Cardinal? The colors Cardinal and white or whatever. There's gonna be a Cardinal and white C in there somewhere. So I think Marcel Reed's gonna draw on the power from that mobile 12 that they're gonna bring with them there, and overpower the Longhorns at home.
Okay. Well, Antonio's got A&M, and of course I'm going with Texas.
Why? Not you.
We're at home. We shut down Marcel Reed last year. He actually looked bad against us. I think Texas, even though I think they're out, are going to feel like they have a chance to get in. So they're going to fight in this game. Just it being in Austin, I think is huge. I think Texas gets them. But Antonio and C got A&M, so we will see.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, box office, I'm gonna tell you, switch me. I got Tennessee. I'm not gonna let my emotions get the best of me, man. I think I'm picking Vanderbilt because I want them to win, but I got Tennessee, bro.
Okay. And last game, Ohio State at Michigan.
Oh, I got the Buckeyes. I'm not overthinking that. I know Michigan's on a 4-game winning streak. I understand all that. They're not beating Ohio State. It'll be a good game, but Ohio State finds a way to get it done. Ohio State will win that game.
Looking for revenge. Hey, man, I got Ohio State coming back to avenge those last, 3 losses in a row to Michigan? 4? Bruh, they're not going to lose again, bro. Not with a freshman quarterback on the other side of the field, and you're the number 1 team in the nation. They're not going to lose again. They're going to win. They're going they playing where?
Ann Arbor, though.
Oh, man.
And the weather is supposed to be ugly.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Ann Arbor, Sand Harbor, Pearl Harbor. Give me Ohio State.
Antonio's got Ohio State.
He got Michigan.
Nah, I've got Ohio State. They've got to get them eventually, bro. 4 in a row. Harbaugh and Sherrone Moore have owned Ryan Day. He did beat them in his first year, but bro, if you don't get them this time, like when are you going to get them? Everybody thought they were going to win last year. Michigan upset them at Columbus.
Yep.
The weather is going to be ugly, so it's not going to be Jeremiah Smith just flying around out there. I think Ohio State gets it done in ugly fashion, but if Michigan upset them, bro, it would not shock me at all. These rivalry games, bro, there's something else we saw Michigan beat them last year when no one expected. We've seen how many times have we seen Auburn beat Alabama when no one expected it. So I got Ohio State, but I'm not confident. I'm not. So those are your college football picks for the week.
So we're not going to pick Alabama or Auburn?
We can. I just think everybody's going to pick Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But hey, I was a little surprised when I checked on FanDuel. Alabama's only a touchdown favorite.
Yeah, bro. No, we don't have to waste that. I think we all gonna pick Alabama as well.
Yeah.
They trying to sucker somebody in.
Yeah.
I feel good about this week, man. I think I might go undefeated this week, bro. Y'all
I'm sure
tripping
you
if I think LSU.
I
Yeah,
reserve my right to change my mind.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be wrong on LSU.
I hope I'm the only one. I hope I'm really wrong on is I hope Vanderbilt beats Tennessee. I do.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Vandy there too. All right, well, let's move on to the NFL. We've got a crazy slate ahead. We got Thursday night games. We got Friday. We got Sunday. We got Monday. NFL's going to be interesting this week. But let's first talk Shadur Sanders. How would you grade his first NFL start?
I'll go first.
Oh, go ahead.
I give him a B plus. I give him I lie. I just give him a B. I think he did well. I think his receivers didn't do him no favors. Jerry Judy's an idiot. I I looked at him. He did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. He's in there. He's actually a good quarterback, bro. When he had time, he made some good throws. He made the right throw. You know what I mean? He did throw an interception. But didn't he?
Yeah, he did it. It was a bad one, actually.
Huh?
Yeah, it was a bad interception.
Yeah. But he went out there and I like his poise, the way he conducted himself before and after the game. I think he has supreme confidence in himself and his abilities, and I think he prepares elitely. I think his preparation is the reason why he did well. I don't think that he just went at that. I think that he's talented, but I don't think he's I don't think he's gifted in athletic ability. I think that he's very talented, but his preparation is why he's so good. And I think, like they say, prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. I think him having a whole week to prepare, him kind of like the Dino Pavia thing I said, he had Cleveland believing that they was gonna win. You know what I mean? He had them thinking that they okay, we got the defense already. Now you got the offense to match. You got the quarterback this time. So they went out there with the thought that they were going to win. And I think he just has the team behind him. I think they didn't have a choice but to start him this week. I don't care if dude was healthy or not. You know, I mean, if you don't start him, I think Myles Garrett goes there and tears somebody's head off in the front office. You know what I mean? Because what they had, 10 sacks this week.
Yep.
So 10 sacks, they have anybody else in their quarterback on their team, they still lose their game against the Raiders, pretty much. So I think he feels the whole defense feel a lot more confident with him behind the center than anyone else. So I mean, I think he's earned his starting position with that one game. With that one game, who they play this week?
San Fran.
Oh, so he's gonna lose this week. But as long as he doesn't look horrible doing it, as long as he doesn't look horrible doing it, I think he's fine. But I do look at it like he had a great audition. That was his audition for a starting spot, and he couldn't have played anybody better for that than the Raiders, man. So I think he looked good. I give him a B. Could have been better, of course, without that interception. Like you said, it was a bad interception. But if they had to put up more points, like I said, his receiver didn't do him any favors either. I like to see how he does this week against a team that looked great last night. Outside of Purdy throwing it to the other team as many times as he could. Yeah. That boy, yeah, I was like, ooh, boy, I know somebody that loved Purdy that was pissed off last night, boy.
I lost because Judy saw herself fumbled the man. Oh my God, don't even get me started, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too.
But no, I give them a C plus, a plus because they won. But I disagree with you on one thing. See, I think they win that game if Dylan Gabriel's the starter. I do. I do think that he gave him an extra motivation because you could see Myles Garrett on the sideline excited to see Shador Sanders playing. So definitely, but I don't think it was a great performance by Shador. I thought it was a good enough to win performance. But you get 10 sacks in a game, bro. Most of the time, you should win that game if you get 10 sacks in a game. But I'll give it a C plus because I did see some things I like. I saw some things I didn't like. Like you said, the receivers didn't give him a great, a great showing, but nonetheless, he got it done. 11 for 20. That's cool. Nothing super crazy. Touchdown, interception. But I'll give it a C. I think it was an average performance, but I will say this. The high is you can see that he could turn out to be what you guys thought he would be going into the draft. I was praising Cam Ward over Shador, but I will say, I think what I saw when he's very confident out there, he can make throws on the run. Dog, they might have something right there. That would be surprising. The Browns, that's a lot of people say people go there for their careers to die. But hey, he may motivate them, bro. So yeah, I'll give it a C as of now, but I do think that it's a C plus because I do think they did win, and I see the upside there.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a B minus. I think we're all around the same kind of grade here, though. I think we all saw the same thing. First off, I want to say I don't know what the hell I was thinking picking Vegas because now that I think about it, I'm like, bro, Vegas has the worst line in the league, and they're going against Myles Garrett,
Right.
and that showed itself. Okay, they had 10 sacks as a team. Are you kidding me?
Bro, that was nuts.
Yeah,
and I love defense.
Yeah, and Shador completely outplayed Geno. I mean, they fired Chip Kelly because they needed a scapegoat. I don't care who was the offensive coordinator there. You can't do anything about that offensive line. I mean, come on. But I thought Shador looked good. I didn't think he looked great. The interception was bad. He had some bad incompletions, but I liked the word is C. What you said, poised. He did look poised. He didn't look rattled. He wasn't rushing things. He just played. And I think that's the best way to go about it. Just play. Now, some of his fans annoy me because they're hyping it up. It kind of reminds me of like when Colorado beat TCU in that debut for Dion, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, they might win the national title." And look at them ever since. So I think people just need to relax a little. Just let it play out. I mean, I think Shador needs another year to go through an off season to get more chemistry with his team and all that. But for right now, it looks good. Like, I'm not trying to hate or anything. Like, he was good. Dion, I know that's your son. Stay your ass in Boulder. Y'all struggling in Boulder, bro. But I mean, that's just me being goofy.
And don't be inboxing me talking about why I'm sure it should do. Like that. First of all, that's y'all bad because like y'all was higher on him than y'all was Cam Ward. I just posted it because it was the hottest thing in sports right now.
Oh, I'm just giving you a hard time.
My thing is, I feel like this. Long as the Browns don't brown this up, they have a quarterback.
And they have a running back.
And a running back. they have two pieces for sure. But they got to go in the offseason, trick somebody to come over in free agency to catch the ball. Maybe
Fannon's a good tight end too, bro.
Who?
Fannon's a good tight end, I think.
Harold Fannin, yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, I mean, he's better than Njoku.
I think you can trade Njoku and get something for him. I would roll with Fannin. He's young, rookie. I would go Fannin moving forward.
But I don't understand Njoku, bro.
Yeah, he should be a
don't get
little
it.
better. Yeah.
He's had physically, he's the perfect prototype tight end. But it seems like either they don't trust him or something, because he has probably 2 good games a season. And I think for Shador, he should be a nice little outlet to drop that ball to him when you're in trouble. I expected a lot of that this weekend, but we didn't get it. But I like I said, I think that the Browns, as long as they don't brown this up, the best thing that you can have on your team to build around is a good quarterback. You have the defense already. You have a quarterback. You have a running back. You just need to trick somebody to come over there in free agency to catch the ball, possibly draft somebody, maybe trade for somebody, and do something with your offensive line. I mean, like I said, you can go in free agency and get some offensive linemen. You can. They might be older, but I think you trade or pick up some free agents and offensive line and draft some younger guys to learn from them. But that's just me. That's how I would build my team. I wouldn't waste high draft picks on offensive linemen. I would do all skill position in the high draft picks, unless you have a Will Campbell right there. You know what I mean? That you just can't ignore.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to our winners and losers of this previous week.
See, you want me to go first, or you got it?
I can go first, man.
Okay.
Losers. The New Orleans Saints.
Right. Come on, see, don't be disrespectful.
You motherfucker. Hey, bro. I've been pissed off. I've been pissed off before at the Saints. I have been. This week, I was probably more pissed off at the Saints all season for sure. No, because I know we are rebuilding. We're rebuilding. And I take this season as that you look and trying to see what you got in anybody. Anybody on the team, you know what you got with your veterans. You know what I mean? But all these young players we have, you're trying to see what you got. I think, I hate to say it, bro. I think we missed on the coach, bro. I think we missed on the coach.
No, it's the first year. Like, what are we doing?
Bro,
arguably the worst roster in football. What are we talking about?
Bro, your job.
Don't put me in that.
Your job as a coach is to take the talent that you have and maximize it.
Dog, they won 2 games. To me, that's maximizing it right there.
No, bro.
You can't come off a bye week against Atlanta and score 0
and not score an offensive touchdown, bro.
No. Yeah, I thought the Saints were going to win that game, bro.
Bro, it was set up for us to win.
It was.
And you got Kirk Cousins sorry ass starting. Bro, there was no reason for us to lose that game. We went out there and we laid an egg on offense. Defense played really good, bro. I'll say that. The defense played really, really good. But you look at it, man, and like I said, I'm still reserving my judgment on Shuck because, it's his 3rd game starting. He won one of those 3 starts. Should he have looked better against this team? Yes. But it's still just his 3rd game starting. I don't think the play calling is, bro. The play calling is ass, bro. Why is Taysom Hill throwing on the 1 yard line, bro? Why? Why, bro? If you can tell me, if you can give me a good answer to that, bro, I'll say you right about the coaching.
Okay. This is what I will say.
Not one time, twice.
We scored 10 points, correct?
Yeah.
How many field goals did we miss?
2.
Okay, 2. So that's 16, right?
Yep.
Atlanta's one of those teams, And I think we all can agree they're kind of like the Houston Texans. They're kind of like that team, Jacksonville. You can't quite figure them out. One week Atlanta looks like a great team, then one week they look terrible. Atlanta held the Buffalo Bills to 14 points. What are we talking about?
Bro.
Okay, but those are at least touchdowns.
Okay, but dog, the Saints could have scored 16.
But
Bruh,
7 of those were off the defense having
okay, not on the offense.
Bruh, and we still lose. They put those 6 points on there. We still lose by 8.
I agree. But what I'm saying is Atlanta, I know Atlanta's been bad this year when they're bad. But Atlanta has shown that, bro, some nights you're like, bro, Atlanta might be a playoff team.
Bro, Drake London didn't even play.
I know he didn't play, but their defense came to play.
Their defense ain't hitting on shit. Bruh, we're inside the 5-yard line. This fool lines up Taysom Hill at quarterback and has him roll out to throw. Not one time, but twice. Twice he did this inside the 5. What?
He's figuring out his team right now.
Hey, bro, I ain't got time for that shit. Hey, man.
Dog, you think? Okay, hold on. You think that the Saints are ready to win right now? It don't even matter.
Hey, I'm talking about this game.
No,
yeah, y'all can beat Atlanta without Drake London.
We don't need no winning it right now. We need the first pick in the draft.
hey,
they
well,
need
that's
it
what
too.
we doing. If we tanking, cool. But I don't think he's tanking. I think he sucks as a play caller.
Bruh, why you didn't say that when he was in Philly?
He had better talent.
Okay, that's
what I said. I said he doesn't do anything special. I could call the plays for AJ Brown, Saquon, and the.
Well, I mean, we saw what happened with them this past week after they got up 21. So I mean,
hey, bro, get the beat ready. Fuck the Eagles, bro. Hey, they messed me out of $600 this weekend, bro. I had a 9-teamer.
Hey, you should
they were up 21-0.
No, I didn't say box. I said me and box.
Bro, they were up 21-0. Dog, I could have cashed out on my bet for $300-something, bro, and I didn't. I said no, bro. I said I know the Cowboys got 14. I'm not cashing out, bro. I'm gonna keep rolling and get my 600, bro. I would have cashed out, and then it went down to 90-something bucks that I could have cashed out for, and I still didn't do it, thinking that no way they let these fools come all the way back, and then this boy fumbles the kickoff. He fumbles the kickoff, and then I had no more cash out opportunity. I would have took whatever they gave me after that.
I had Dallas in that game, but I really had Dallas when they scored 2 touchdowns and they cut it to 21-14 because the momentum changed and Philly just wasn't moving the ball anymore.
Yeah, and it's kind of good we just did that because my second loser is the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. The Saints are my first loser because it's personal. The second one, this is personal too, but the Eagles, man, screw y'all, boy. They're not going back to the Super Bowl. They're not that good. They're just not that good, bro. I look at them. I don't think that they can beat. They damn sure can't beat the Rams.
Even though they did beat the Rams already.
In the playoffs, they won't beat the Rams. They beat the Rams off a blocked kick field goal.
Yeah.
So they won't beat the Rams in the playoffs. Who else we got?
Maybe Detroit, maybe Green Bay.
I can't believe Detroit's on the outside looking in right now. But I think they'll make it. They can beat Green Bay. I'm trying to think who else is in it. The Bears. They can beat the Bears.
They play the Bears this week.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I still haven't decided who I'm picking on that. But anyway, those are my 2 losers. My winners, people on the other side of their coin, the Cowboys. Bro, kind of like what you just tried to convince me of about Atlanta. we don't know who we got with the Cowboys from week to week.
Right.
But I definitely trust the Cowboys more than I do Atlanta. You know what I mean? Pickens. Can we agree that Pickens is the number one over there?
No.
Yo, bruh.
No.
But CD need to stop dropping the ball.
He does do drop. Oh my God.
And X or C, you talk about you losing money? Well, I had $10 for 480 or something, and all I needed was a CD touchdown. And that fool dropped
And
hella
he dropped it in his hands.
And then he tries to go blame Dak. I'm like, no, you to blame. He kept blaming. He kept pointing at Dak. I was like, no, you are to blame, CD. What the hell are you doing,
bro? CD. I know. I think Dak loves CD, but I think he's falling in love with Pickens, bro. I think he's falling in love with Pickens. Pickens doesn't drop those balls, bro. Pickens is pretty much.
Pickens definitely has better hands.
Yeah, I think that Pickens just really got that dog in him that CD don't have, bro. Pickens will go up and go get it. He had one catch that he did this past game that he just went up and went and got it, and I was like, that boy nice. He gonna get paid this summer. He's gonna get paid this summer, man. I don't know who gonna pay him. If Jerry didn't pay him. Jerry should be gone trying to figure it out now and pay him.
I do hope wherever Pickens goes, that Pickens is smart about where he goes. Because, trust me, you might get the money in Vegas, but you're not going to get the ball in Vegas.
They don't have nobody to throw it to you.
Dak literally tries to get him and CD the ball. Like, he like makes sure that they are priorities.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. The Dak hate is unwarranted, unfounded. The Dak hate is unfounded, bro. Dak is a good quarterback, bro.
He is.
He's a top 10 quarterback.
Dak is a good quarterback. I know he hadn't done much in the playoffs, and he should have been. We assume that he should have been in the Super Bowl by now, or at least the NFC Championship game. But it's not all on him. It's not all on him. I think he does his part, bro. I think he's gotten hurt on the years that he probably could have made it that far. And I just think that he gets a lot of hate for no reason, bro. I think it's just easy to hate on him. But I damn sure take Dak. I wish they would trade him to the Saints.
Wow. He gave up on his boy, the future.
Wow.
Hey, bro, that's the now. See me, Dak.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead with my winners and losers, and I kind of been like touching on it every week that we've been on this show. My biggest winner is the Baltimore Ravens. My biggest loser is the Pittsburgh Steelers. You look at the standings as of right now.
Yep.
The Ravens are the number one team in the North.
Yep.
And I just want to put this out there. Aaron Rodgers is banged up. That's one thing. And here's the next 4 games for both teams. And I know they're saying Joe Burrow might play this week, but let's just put it out there. The Steelers have the Bills at Baltimore, the Dolphins, and then the Lions. The Steelers might be done after the next 4 games, bro.
They done, cuz.
They might be done because they got to go to Baltimore. I know it's the Steelers and the Ravens, and that can go anyway. I understand that. But the Ravens have the Bengals, who we think Burrow might play, but what if he doesn't play this week?
He's going to play, but Higgins is out.
See, there you go. So it's always something with Cincinnati. And I picked Cincinnati to go far. But there you go, Cincinnati. Then they got the Steelers in Baltimore. Then they got Cincinnati again. And then they got the Patriots in Baltimore. I'm just saying, like, could the Ravens lose some of those games? Yeah, but it's just like the Ravens, bro, starting 1-5. And now they're going to probably win a division. And whoever doesn't win this division is not making the playoffs.
No.
They're not making the playoffs. Whoever doesn't win this division, I think it's over with. Just because you got teams like in the West, you got the Broncos 9-2. You got the Chiefs who's 6-5, just like y'all. And the Chiefs, can beat anybody on any given. So now I know the Chiefs be tripping sometimes, but they can beat anybody. Like they just beat the Colts, and then you got the Chargers, who's getting Amari and Hampton back this week. I think where the Steelers dropped the golden opportunity. Burrow was hurt, Lamar was hurt, and the Browns didn't have a quarterback. Now they on Shador, their third string quarterback. The Steelers, bro. I saw on some, I don't know which channel it was on. I won't lie to you. One of the guys was talking about it's time for Mike Tomlin to be removed as the head coach of the Steelers because he feels like they're not doing anything with Tomlin no more. They know he won a Super Bowl, but they haven't gotten the first round in so long.
Well, they haven't won a playoff game in 9 years.
Right. So I just think the Steelers dropped the golden. If I would have told you, well, we know what we talked about at the beginning of the season. The Bengals would be without Burrow, and the Ravens would be without Lamar for quite some time, and yet you still can't win in the division. That's a problem, bro. So yeah, I just think my biggest loser. The Steelers just lost to the Bears. Shout out to the Bears. Box office, I think it was a year early on the Bears last year. They look good so far. I'm not saying they're gonna be they're gonna make the playoffs, but they can. But the Steelers scored a defensive touchdown in that game too, with TJ Watt, and they still couldn't get that win. The Ravens didn't look great against the Jets, but they still got the win. I just think right now that's my two biggest winners and losers, just because of how I see things moving forward when I thought it was a couple of weeks back.
Okay. My winners. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Big win. I thought after this week that they would win out. Now you beat the Colts, and now you're in a very good position. They're probably not going to win the West, but they look like they're going to be a wild card team for sure. If you ask me, they're going to be scary as hell. I don't care that they have to go majority of the playoffs on the road. It's the Chiefs, man. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's Rashee Rice. It's Andy Reid. Spags. So huge win for the Chiefs. This was I think they treated this like a playoff game, and it felt like a playoff game too, the way the game was going. Big win for the Chiefs. My loser, the Buffalo Bills, bro. Buffalo's falling off. I know, and this week, I don't know who the hell I'm going to pick between that Pittsburgh and Buffalo game. I'm not so certain, when we pick Buffalo, that they're, for sure, like before. They're way too up and down. That game against Houston, Josh Allen got beat up, and after that James Cook rushing touchdown, they didn't do anything offensively.
Yep.
So, yeah, I just don't trust Buffalo, and they're in a little bit of trouble, man, because if they don't win the AFC North, or no, the AFC East, sorry, if they don't win the AFC East, they might miss the playoffs, just depending on how they play down the stretch. I think people are noticing that about the Steelers. People need to pay attention a little bit to Buffalo, because I think that they could be in some trouble here. And I'm just going to read off Buffalo's schedule rest of the way. So this week they go at Pittsburgh. They got Cincinnati with T. Higgins and Joe Burrow playing that game. Then they've got at New England. They've got at Cleveland, against Philly, and the Jets. That is not easy at all. I think that the Buffalo Bills might be in some trouble here. So we will find out. All right, next topic. Just a topic I came up with because I'm really wondering. It kind of goes with what we were just talked about. Who is your AFC favorite to go to the Super Bowl as of right now? Because I think in the NFC, a lot of people are going to go Philly or LA Rams. How would you go with the AFC? Because I think the AFC is a little crowded.
I'm going to say, damn. Can I give two? Because I don't know exactly how.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
I think it's Baltimore or Kansas City. I honestly think that. I mean, if once the playoffs come, like I said, Baltimore, Lamar was out for some time. So them starting 1-5 and their schedule at the beginning was so brutal. Like, dog, they literally had all the big gunners at the beginning of the schedule. And I just think once they get things going, could they lose some of these games? Yeah, but could they win all 4 of their next 4 games and be 10-5? Yes. And they'll be right there. I just can't see me saying that the Broncos are coming out the AFC or the Patriots are coming out the AFC. And no disrespect to your Colts, I don't see them coming out the AFC. They could because they have a running game and their defense. I think their secondary, once they figure it out, once they get the chemistry going, they got a good secondary. They got players that are good. Now it's just everybody falling in line and being on the same accord. But I think I would still lean towards Baltimore and Kansas City to make a true push out of the AFC if I had to bet. That would probably be, and I'd probably be honest with you, I'd probably lean towards Baltimore because Kansas City, I can't even guarantee they're going to get in the playoffs. I mean, I think they will, but I'm just saying you can't guarantee it just because the way things are set up. No, like you said, I don't think nobody's catching the Broncos in that division, and I don't think nobody's catching the Patriots in their division. So the Chiefs have to go against Buffalo, and they got to go against the Chargers to get into as a wild card. You still got the team like the Texans who's coming, the Jaguars who beat Kansas City head-to-head on Monday night. So it's just a lot that goes into it. But if I had to say right now, either be Kansas City or Baltimore, I think would come out the AFC.
Okay, I'm gonna go next. I actually would go Kansas City as well. I trust them the most in these big games. I think for the Colts or the Broncos to really be a heavy hitter and a favorite, I feel like they need the 1 or 2 seed. That would help them big time. I don't trust Denver yet. I think they're a year away from being legit Super Bowl contenders. I think they're great defensively, but I think they need a little more offensively. And New England, I really think that they're kind of like Denver. I think the Colts would crush the Broncos, the Patriots in the playoffs. I think the Colts are much better than New England. I actually think Denver would beat New England as well. And I don't even care if the game is in New England. I think they've had an easier schedule, and I'm not trying to take anything away from them because I'm a Mike Vrabel fan, and when they hired him, I said that's a home run. Vrabel's legit. But Drake May hasn't played in the playoffs yet. I think they have a young roster. I could see New England. Like, think about if New England ended up the 2 seed.
Right. They can go home the first round.
And they played a 7 seed Kansas City.
Yeah.
I think Kansas City would win the game.
I think we'd all pick Kansas City too.
Yeah. So, I think Denver and New England are a little bit of ways. I think the Colts are a little closer. But I think the Colts would need home field against a Kansas City, against a Baltimore, and so on. So I honestly, if you ask me who is my AFC favorite, I would still stick with Kansas City, and I think they're going to win out and they're going to make it.
Before after C goes, I got a question for you, but go ahead, C.
All right, man. I hate to agree with anybody on here, but X hit the nail on the head, bro. I got Baltimore and Kansas City, bro. I got them both simply because I had Baltimore at the beginning of the year before Lamar got hurt. I did think it was over for them when they said Lamar will be out for about 5 or 6 games, but they showed resolve and they were able to win. I think they won like 1 or 2 without him there, and they were able to hang on. And when he got there, they haven't lost since he's been back. So, and it's a very logical assumption that they'll win these next 4 games. But those aren't the games that matter. The games that matter are going to be the next 4 games or 3 games, which are in the playoffs. So do I think that they can win out this year? I think they're going to lose 1. But in the playoffs, I can see once they get there, I can see them winning it. I can see them going all the way because they have the talent on their team to do so. they're a veteran team. And do I think a Denver could beat them in the playoffs? Absolutely not. New England? Absolutely not. The Colts? No, absolutely not. And a big F you to Jonathan Taylor too, bro. You messed up my touchdown parlay, bro. Everybody else hit their parlay. He was the only one I had. I was like, all right, I know Jonathan Taylor gonna get one touchdown. So so these other guys, I just gotta see if Derrick Henry and what's the guy for the Chiefs?
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt get one. I was worried about Kareem Hunt and Derrick Henry, not worried about Jonathan Taylor at all. And he lays the egg for me. But anyway, I really think that, and we're not going to even talk about Kansas City, bro. Kansas City gets in the playoffs, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem, bro. It's like, and like we said, man, I don't pick any of the top 3 teams in the AFC to beat them in the playoffs. Kansas City would beat the Patriots. It would beat the Broncos, and it would beat the Colts in the playoffs. I don't care where they played it either. So I think that the Broncos and the Patriots, they're just a little too early. I like what Indy's doing because they do have some pieces there that have been there, and they're veterans. Jonathan Taylor's a veteran. Daniel Jones is a veteran, and Pittman's a veteran. So none of them have experienced playoff success though. So I just those are my 2 picks. I really do think that they're the ones coming out of the AFC, and I agree with you on the NFC, man. It's either gonna be the Rams, the Eagles, or the Lions, and it's not even really a debate. Anybody else? Nobody. Like, who's gonna pick Green Bay or Chicago?
Well, let me ask you this, and I know I got
or Tampa.
I got a question for box office about the AFC, but if Tampa would get healthy with Bucky Irvin and Mike Evans, y'all don't think they would have a shot in the AFC?
Yeah. If they're healthy, I'm just going by today.
But okay, now because I actually will say this about the Colts. I think the Colts have the pedigree to get out there. I love a team that can run the football and they can play defense, and I think their defense, they come together. But I am concerned a bit about the Colts, and I'm not just saying this because you're a Colts fan. I'm being honest. If they lose this week to Houston, bro, they're actually gonna flip with the Jaguars. The Jaguars win this week, and to me, and that'll leave the Houston Texans 1 game back of both of them. And Houston, low key, after starting 0-3, I know they lost 2 other games, but they lost by a touchdown to the Seahawks, I believe, and 3 to the Broncos. Houston's actually not been terrible, but their offense hasn't been great with Stroud, but their defense is nasty, bro. Their defense
it's number 1 in the NFL in terms of points per game.
So if they get it going offensively, bro, like, I'm not saying that the Colts won't make the playoffs, but they better win. They better win because the Jaguars and the Texans are right on their heels right now, and they're coming.
And that's actually the Colts' next 2 games.
Right.
So we will find out here very soon. They actually haven't played Houston or Jacksonville yet.
Right.
So, the Colts are about to play both of them.
Jacksonville got Tennessee this week, so I think we're pretty all in agreement that they're going to beat Tennessee.
They should. Go Tennessee, though. All right, let's go on to the picks for this week. We are picking 8 games, and the reason we're doing that is because we got 3 on Thanksgiving, 1 on Black Friday, we got Sunday Night Football, we got Monday Night Football. So here we go. The Thanksgiving slate, by the way, is awesome.
Tell us our standings real quick.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. So Antonio actually had a bad week, so he keeps us in the race. He's 44-31. Second place is Jasper, 41-34. I am third, 37-38.
I'm on your way, son.
C, you are 36-39. And X, you are 34-41.
Hey, had a good week last week, C.
Yeah, I did too. Cowboys screwed me. I'd have been perfect.
Amen. Well, we all got Buffalo wrong.
Yeah, Thursday night, bro. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's go to this
We didn't pick
Thursday.
Buffalo, did we?
Yeah, we picked them.
We all picked Buffalo to beat Houston.
Oh yeah, but I didn't think we had it on there. But okay.
We did. It was a Thursday night game.
So two of them, I got two wrong.
All right. Let's go on to this Thursday. It's a fire Thanksgiving slate, actually.
Yep.
We've got Green Bay at Detroit.
Bruh. I got Detroit. They're the Lions.
Go, you mighty Lions. Go, you mighty Lions. Watch the Lions still in the playoffs.
Oh, God.
So I got to go with the Detroit Lions.
You know I lost a fantasy game, bro, and Gibbs gave me 57, bro. I still lost.
Wow, your team is trash then, bro.
Yeah.
I lost in Cupid's League because Judy fumbled the ball.
Oh.
I lost by 1 point.
Is that what you get, man, for fleecing me out of
I
you?
should have never traded you. I should have kept my players. I would have won if I started anybody else. No, I swear that dude played me, bro. I shouldn't even started that dude, bro. Bruh, Judy fumble, bro. I'm like, bruh. I had to do, what's that dude from Tennessee, DK? The little receiver, DK, D-I-K-E. They call him DK.
I don't know.
But he scored, bruh. And I'm like, bro, if I start that dude, I'll win. Bro, that dude, Judy, bro, that dude, I hate that dude, Judy. If I start Jawan Johnson over Schultz, bro, I'll win. Bro, I don't know, bro. That's so aggravating, bro. I might be, bro, I'm on the cusp of not making the playoffs in Cupid's League.
Shit, I'm on the cusp of being Sam. I got to win something.
Hey, bro, you going to be Sam's.
No, bro. No.
Oh, yeah, see. Oh, yeah, my brother.
I'm going to win these last two.
Hey, box office got Green Bay. Let's go to the next one.
I got Detroit. Antonio's got Detroit as well. Green Bay crushed them early on the season. Detroit gets revenge at home. All right, next game, we got the Chiefs at the Cowboys, which, by the way, I think is going to be the highest rated game here.
It is.
Ooh.
At the Cowboys, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter. I got the Chiefs.
Ooh.
I do as well. Antonio's got the Chiefs as well.
Ooh.
Dallas not going to make the playoffs, like I've been saying.
How about them Cowboys? I got the Cowboys.
You back at it with the delusional pick.
Hey, bro, I picked the Cowboys last week. I always picked before you, too. And I had Dallas.
Well, I had Dallas, but not this week. All right. Next game, we got Cincinnati at Baltimore. Joe Burrow and Chase are back. T. Higgins is out.
I got the Ravens, bro. They got a block for Joe Burrow, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I got the Ravens. I sure hate that too, man, because I think Joe Burrow, I do think he has a good game, but I pray he doesn't get re-injured himself, bro. After with that offensive line. That offensive line is terrible. How have they not rectified this offensive line since the Super Bowl? Bro?
They've actually tried. They just aren't hitting.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen them on. Who they get this offseason?
I forgot who they got this offseason.
A good veteran. I can't remember his name. Whoever it was, it didn't work out for him.
Hey, bro, if the Bengals could win this week, dare I say they might win a division? Oh, look, box.
Yeah, see, I don't know why the Bengals even brought Burrow back, bro. They're not winning nothing. You're just risking more injury. They should have sat his ass out rest of the year. I got Baltimore. Baltimore is just a better team. It's just
I'm going for Cincy. Let's go, Cincinnati.
I got Baltimore. So does Antonio.
I got Baltimore.
All right, catch up, y'all picking the same picks as me, man.
All right, the Black Friday game. We got Chicago at Philadelphia.
I got Philly. I hope y'all take Chicago. Y'all buy into that 8-3 hype. I got Philly, man. I know y'all disrespecting Philadelphia right now, but Black Friday, baby. Let's go.
Hey, I got Chicago.
Good.
I got Chicago because I believe it's happening again. Philadelphia, they're having whatever that was that happened the year before last to them, that breakdown at the end of the season. I believe they're started again and it's brought to you by none other than Alan Joseph Brown. Now I don't think that's what his name is, but that's what I'm gonna call him, Alan Joseph Brown. I think he's the reason for this collapse, and it's not gonna be good. I think after Chicago beats them, they probably end up the lead. They end up sneaking into the playoffs because they're in a bad division as well, and they just get. I think they might get put out first round again.
So you got Chicago.
I got Chicago.
I got Philly. They're off a loss. They're at home. I think they're going to be a little motivated here. I think they're also just a better team. I've got Philadelphia. All right. Next game, we've got Houston at Indy. By the way, Antonio picked Philadelphia.
I got Houston. I'm going to trust the defense. I think the defense gets it done. I'm a little concerned about Indy since the hot start. And Houston, to me, is getting hot at the right time. I think they're on a 3 or 4 game winning streak. I think it's 3. But yeah, I think Houston figures it out. I think Houston gets the Colts this week.
I think the Colts are a better team. I'm going with the Colts, but I'm not secure in this pick.
Okay. I got my Colts. We're at home. I think the Colts are the type of team to give this Houston defense issues. The Colts have a lot of weapons. They got Jonathan Taylor. They got Tyler Warren. They got Michael Pittman. This is the type of offense that would give Houston fits. We're at home as well. We're coming off a loss. I think we get them at the right time. They've won 3 straight games, and they're all without Stroud. So I don't know who the hell's starting for Houston this week. I'm kind of hoping it's Stroud, honestly, because he might be rusty. So, but I'm gonna go with Indianapolis, and Antonio got Indy as well.
That's got to be a hard decision as a coach.
Yeah, when you're riding that, you're riding a winning streak. Yeah,
man, because I think I'd ride with who's got me here, bro.
I think I would ride with Davis Mills right now as well.
Yeah, because Stroud, you just haven't looked that good this year, bro. I go with Davis Mills. I know you've been primarily winning because the defense been playing out of their minds. But hey, man, I know Davis Mills been behind that center, and we've been winning.
Wasn't Stroud your MVP this year to start the season?
Who?
He was mine.
Yeah, box office.
I was debating that. I told you I was debating between him and Stafford, and my ass chose Stroud. But hey, I'm not surprised by Stafford at all, bro. What did people think? Nakua and Devontae Adams? I knew that was gonna. I mean, come on.
Hey,
but I think we go to Super Bowl. By the way.
Hey, but have you seen that? Did you expect them to be this good though?
I did. I thought they were going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. I swear, I thought they were going to the Super Bowl.
The dude averages 3 touchdowns a game. He's throwing 3 touchdowns a game, and it's like there's no. I've won fantasy games strictly because I have him in a quarterback, and every week I'm in every game because of him and quarterback. The rest of my team be poo, and I'll lose by maybe 10 or something because he gives me 30 plus points every week.
And I remember we did our quarterback rankings. I said Stafford's better than Lamar.
Calm down. It's still early.
He is.
Calm down.
Stafford's better.
Lamar is coming. Don't be
injured, bro.
Lamar came back and has yet to throw a touchdown. Y'all know that, right?
Chill, bro.
Come on.
He's won though since he got back too.
No, he had one good. No, he had a good game the other week. Not this past week.
He hasn't thrown a touchdown.
The week before, let me see.
Maybe he ran one. I can't remember, but he didn't throw one.
So you finna go back to the nonsense about him being a running back?
No, I'm just saying Stafford's better. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, let's move on. Next game. Man, I can't decide here. Bills at Pittsburgh.
Okay, so Lamar threw 4 touchdowns against the Dolphins.
Oh, the crappy Dolphins. That was a Thursday night game. That was a Thursday night game.
If he had just thrown one, he was wrong.
Then last two games.
Yeah, it's the last 2. He's right about that. I got Buffalo. The Bills, they'll figure it out, bro. They're gonna get it back. They're the best player on the field. Got Josh Allen and the Bills.
I got the Bills. Hey, FYI,
They got Gabe Davis too. See, don't forget about that.
Oh shit! They just signed Brandon Cook. So they obviously were still looking for somebody to throw to.
Chill. Hey, Gabe Davis made a play, but he cut out of bounds, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So he didn't make a play. So I'm interested to see what Brandon Cooks can do over there because he didn't do nothing for us this year. So let's see what he can do with an actual quarterback.
Yeah, the answer is nothing. He's washed.
Pick the Steelers then.
I got the Steelers.
Yes.
I don't trust Buffalo anymore. I think it's way too much on Josh Allen and James Cook's shoulders. They literally have to ball out every week just for them to be in these games. Like, I don't know, bro. He had 6 touchdowns against Tampa and they barely won. 6? I mean, how many does he need to score? Like, come on, like James Cook scores last week. Then after that, they did not score again offensively. So I'm off the Buffalo bandwagon, bro. They might miss the playoffs.
Wow.
I got Buffalo just because the Steelers are cursed by Aaron Rodgers.
Oh God, here we go.
Like I said, like hey, bro, I said this before the season. Aaron Rodgers may get Mike Tomlin fired, bro.
Bro, what? How is Rodgers to blame for last week?
Not last week, just the team itself, because they got so much riding on Rodgers.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do, bro. That look, he didn't play, and they really got their butts whooped. Like what I'm saying is that they're counting on Rodgers. Rodgers isn't that dude anymore, man. He's just not. So you bring Rodgers in. All Tom have been saying is, well, hell, I haven't had a quarterback. He's like, all right, we'll give you Aaron Rodgers. And if he finishes 500, he can't finish 500. If he finishes 9-8 this year, he might lose his job, bro. Messing with Aaron Rodgers.
He wouldn't lose it because of Aaron Rodgers. It's because he wouldn't have won a playoff game in 9 years.
And this would be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
That would be it. But hey, something's got to go on Tomlin. All right, next game. Antonio, by the way, got Buffalo.
What goes on Tomlin agreeing to bring that bum Aaron Rodgers in?
Hey, he did choose that. But all right, Sunday night game, Denver at Washington.
Yeah, I got Denver, bro. No, man, I got the Broncos.
Yeah, I got Denver, bro. I mean, it's over for the Commanders this season. They looking forward to next season, man.
Yeah, what a crappy year for Washington. After getting to the NFC title game,
right?
Nothing's gone right for them this year. Haven't seen anything of Reek lately. I wonder why. I got Denver. It honestly, even if Daniels came back for this game, I think it's a bad matchup for them.
I don't think they should Daniel shouldn't come back this year at all.
I agree. I
think he's able to play. If he's able to play, they'd be idiots for sending him back out there.
I think they should also sit out McLaurin.
They paid McLaurin and get Debo, and it's all been bad.
Yeah. All right. Antonio's got Denver.
The whole line there is bad too.
Yep. All right. Monday night game. We got the Giants at the Patriots.
This is not as bad as y'all may think it is, bro. The Giants have been competing, bro, week in and week out. Oh, man.
Hey, in one of my leagues, I had to start. I picked up one and started him this past week. Boy, was I was a genius for that move, bro. And look, I had to drop Tua to pick him up.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm gonna take the Patriots because I like Vrabel, and I think that them being at home, and I think Drake May, bruh. I know Box Office don't want to hear this. He's making a run for MVP, bro. I know you don't like it, Box Office. The truth. He's 10-2, bro. If they have the best record in the NFL, bruh, I'm just gonna tell you, I got the Pats, bro. But I'm not. I think the Giants can win the game for sure. For sure.
Jackson Dart's gonna be back this week, huh?
I actually don't know. I'm gonna try to see.
I looked and they had Jameis Winston projected to score 0, so I dropped him. So
Yeah, yeah. It says he hasn't. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, Dart should be back. Yeah.
well, even with Dart coming back, I got the Pats, bro. Pats just a better team this year. I expect the Giants to make some noise next year, not this year. But what was crazy? Did you see what Malik Neighbors tweeted and deleted? What's your thoughts on that?
I think we live in a different time where players used to see coaches or other players f up, and they kind of talked amongst it with their teammates. Now we live in a social media world where they don't care to even post it and put players and coaches on blast. I personally don't think he should do that because you might cause havoc in the locker room. He's completely right.
He's 100% right.
He's right. He's definitely right, but I don't think it's a smart thing to like put it out on social media. I think maybe you should say it in the locker room, but I don't think it's smart to put it out there. But he's definitely right.
He should have tweeted his teammates, man. I mean, he should have texted his teammates. That's what he should have done. Never should have tweeted it, bro. I hate that he did that. I really hate that he did that because that puts a negative connotation on him as a player and as a teammate, and he didn't have that on him at all. So now he has a strike against him, and if you're the incoming coach, of course he's your star wide receiver. You can't do nothing about it. But are you looking at him kind of sideways, thinking about how he can damn near set you up to get out of there? Because that was a tweet that gets people fired. That already imagine if Dable was still there and he was on the hot seat and that tweet went out, he'd be gone. Whoever the interim is, I mean, he has no chance of getting a job. But I mean, you just look at it like I look at it like that. I'm like, how do you trust your star wide receiver as a coach when he's sending tweets out like that? Like everybody messes up. Everybody messes up, and I mean, as a coach, you got to be aware of those things. But, bruh, that you can't do that as a player. I think that's bad.
Okay.
Damn, box office don't agree. He left.
Hold on, I'm about to add him.
My computer died, so I'm on my phone to finish off the show. But no, I agree. See, you can't put that out there because eventually Malik Neighbors is gonna pull a CD Lamb and drop a couple balls, and we'll see if he likes when they tweet about him. So, you know, I think he's definitely right, but you got to stay away from social media, like when talking bad about your own teammates and coaches.
Okay.
But with that being said, I got New England. They're the better team. New York's going to compete. Antonio, though, is actually going with the upset. He's got the Giants.
I don't blame the Giants, bro. The Giants can win that game for sure, for sure.
Maybe if they started Jameis. That
Man,
boy Jameis was hooping last week, man. I don't care what nobody said. That boy caught a touchdown, broke a tackle, and got in that end zone, bro. I say Jameis is going to wheel these boys to a win. But,
I love Jameis, bro.
yeah, man.
I loved him at Florida State too. I was rooting for Florida State that year. Like I remember it vividly. But what's it called? There was a clip from the Florida State days. Y'all might have forgotten about it. I saw it on Instagram the other day. It's like one game, Jameis got suspended by Jimbo.
Yeah.
And his ass went out there and dressed up. He went out there and dressed up.
Hey, that was the beginning of the legend of Jameis Winston, bro. That was the beginning of the legend of Jameis Winston.
Jimbo was so pissed.
My thing, I was like, what the hell is he thinking? Like, to me, I was like now, knowing him now, that was like, that was Jameis. But at the time, I was like, bro, what's wrong with this dude?
Right, like if he got suspended now and did that, we'd be like, oh yeah, that's the most Jameis thing ever.
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, he did that.
He's actually one of my favorite athletes ever, just because like how goofy and funny he is. I love it. I don't know if y'all saw this. Jameis was on Ndamukong Suh's podcast. And he was talking about, and Sue's very into like money and financial stuff and investing and all that. And Sue asked him, like basically your money situation. He said, bruh, when I first made it to the NFL, my family was spending $400K a month of my money.
Wow.
Jameis said that?
He said that. He said my family in Alabama was spending $400K a month. He said I had to cut that off. He said they were wilding out. They were buying like goofy stuff too. And he was like, bruh, that's OD. But it seems like he's fine financially. He cut it off in time. But I remember had this. This was the same story with Trent Richardson. His family spent all his money when when he was cut on his last contract. He basically didn't have any money left.
Which is why he kept on trying to play like an arena league and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's one of the mysteries of the NFL to me. I don't understand how it did not work with him. He was so good at Alabama, and he got into the league, and he
had a good rookie year too.
He had a good rookie year, and it tripped me out when y'all traded him. I was like, I mean, how? And that was actually smart. And like I saw somebody, they did like a YouTube breakdown on him, and they showed like how he just did not see the hole.
Yeah.
How he would just, it'd be a hole right there, and he'd go the other way. And I was like, dog, that's it. And the way they broke it down and they showed the angles, it was like, dog, how didn't he see that? And I was like, yeah, but I don't see how he got away with that at Alabama for all those years.
I agree, and I thought he was better than Mark Ingram coming out.
Mm-hmm. I really thought he was going to be the one. I thought he was going to be the one for Alabama to be that Alabama running back. I thought he was going to be Derrick Henry.
Me too. I totally agree.
And he just wasn't, man. That was wild.
Yeah. Well, that is it for the picks this week. Soon as I get Jasper's picks, I'm gonna send it to y'all. He's probably out there eating turkey already, so he's not answering. But that's it for me.
Well, let's get to these shout outs. I'll go first. Let me just change my stuff real quick in the background. Hey, but shout out to y'all boys for showing up. I know it's hard dealing with me, man. I come in week after week and just, do what I do. See, real quick, I know box office don't know much, but box office, you can make the pick too. LRCA or Notre Dame this week? Who wins and advances?
Ooh, y'all
it's
lost
at Notre Dame.
Huh?
It's at Notre Dame.
Y'all lost.
They beat us earlier this year, I think, by a touchdown.
Hey man, I'm gonna ride with the home team, bro.
Hey!
I'm gonna ride with the home team, man. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger, I guess.
And you
I'm
got the royal
gonna
blue and black on right now, man. Shout out to you, man.
I'm gonna ride with LRCH, bro. Y'all go over there. Y'all make Lafayette proud.
Hey, man. What you think, box office? You gonna root for my squad or you gonna
I don't like no Notre Dame.
Well, I got a prediction.
Here we
I
go.
I got LRCA losing. I got LSU losing. I got the Saints losing. It's gonna be a bad
And the
Thanksgiving.
Pelicans losing to her.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter who they play. So hey, bruh, the Dolphins. That offense actually gonna look like they got 3 Tyreek Hills out there this weekend, and
Boy,
then and then LSU might. I'm going to say LSU scores 1 touchdown like they did against Western Kentucky, and LRCA definitely going to lose. So it's going to be all L's for Louisiana this weekend.
hey,
LRCA versus everybody,
Can we
baby.
agree? Can we agree that Derek Queen is a stud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is good. But look, man, y'all already on the Zion bandwagon. Now it's Derek Queen.
In 5 years, where Derek Queen's gonna be.
He's going to be a Laker.
That dude always does that, bro. Well, I got the Tigers beating Notre Dame. Look, man, we're trying to set up that monumental matchup. LRCA versus LCA in the dome for the state championship, the rematch. That'll be a dream, man, come true. So, that's what we're looking for. But I do got LRCA winning this week. I do have LCA winning as well. And good luck to all the teams around the 337, man. We definitely gonna be rooting for y'all. So definitely, shout out to all y'all. And I'm gonna keep it short and simple after that, man. From my family, the NBS family, to yours, man. Have a happy Thanksgiving, man.
All right, man. Let me go ahead and send mine out. My last minute shout outs. I was going to my family: Hunter, Morgan, Tori, Christian, and Lee, and Edward. Daddy, love y'all. I'll see you in just a second. My beautiful wife, Latricia. I love you too. I'll see you in just a second. To Papap's babies, Marcel Carter Bryant and Azaria Grace Bryant. Papap, love y'all. I'll see y'all in just a second, even if it's just on my screensaver. And to my beautiful mama, her birthday's tomorrow. I'm headed now. I'm getting up early in the morning. I'm gonna take that 3-hour drive to Monroe and go see my mama for her birthday. Went and picked up her present tonight, and
Happy birthday.
I'm gonna go celebrate. We're gonna go celebrate in Monroe tomorrow, man. Make me a little turnaround trip, man. But happy birthday, and I love you, mama. She's gonna be 63 tomorrow. Yeah, what I'm 46. She's 60. Yeah, she'll be 63 tomorrow. So that's good, man. So happy birthday to her. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Love all of y'all. See y'all next week. Peace.
All right, y'all. Another great show, another fun show. Colts and Texas gonna get it done this week, so we're gonna have a great week, a great Thanksgiving. Happy birthday to Trendsetter Mama, and hey man, happy Thanksgiving. We'll see y'all next week.
LRCA versus everybody.
Boot up or shut up.